Alright, this is Soft Art Show episode 17. Fucking shitting on the same shit. Kinda. But, there's news. Oh god, there's news. That's the
Good old
intro.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's a great intro, you know? It really instills confidence. We sound like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm Shane.
I'm
He's
not.
Jim. Oh, yeah, you know, that's the same answer, kinda.
Fair enough. Anywho, as stated by my cuddly co-host, there's been Assassin's Creed news. Thank God. Because I really was starting to love life. And now I don't as much. Yeah. Anyway, it's it's kind of stupid. I wish it wasn't, but it's Viking times. We're doing Viking times.
We're both really sad
Yeah.
because a franchise we once loved is not what it once was.
I was hoping that the previous rumors of Roman gang themed game being the thing.
I was hoping for Japan.
Japan would have been cool. It would have
But-
been a lot more assassin-y.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want Japan, because I just wanted to go back to its roots.
Yeah.
But I should have known that would never happen, because Ghost of Tsushima is coming out. And why would they want to compete with Sony for no reason?
That's fair.
But yeah, Vikings.
Viking Age. So you know what that means? Everybody's favorite, more boats. I know
More
that's Shane's
boats,
favorite.
and also more needless combat.
Yeah. Also, sea shanties in Norwegian. Maybe get some
That's-
Norwegian songs.
That's the one part that could be dope.
I know.
That's like the only part I'm looking forward to, aside from dual wielding shields and shoveling snow all day in Norway.
Yeah. That was one of the parts of Odyssey I liked, were the songs. There was only a couple of them. Wasn't nearly as many as Black Flag.
Yeah.
But like all of them were bangers.
Man, Black Flag really just nailed it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like the naval gameplay has never been as good since.
No, it was really good. I had so much fun with that. It's fantastic. Even though I played it on PC even.
Oh, that was a bad port.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was really buggy.
It really says something that you still enjoyed it.
I know. There was a really fun bug where sometimes when you like walked up to your ship after first loading the game, it would be like at the bottom of like the floor.
Yeah, and everybody
Under
would
the
like,
ocean?
float out of it.
Yeah, and then your ship would like rise out of this water like it just like you're summoning a ghost ship. It's pretty funny.
But now we're Vikings.
Yeah, which is dumb. Because how are you gonna do ship combat with Vikings?
Well, according to pre-release material, they realize this, and there's not going to be a lot of ship combat, and it's mostly
Well,
just going to
good.
be a way to get around quickly. How
Okay.
true that is, I don't know.
A Viking longship is not built for ramming.
Well, no, it's
Like,
built for
at all.
getting into a place quickly, getting
Right.
out of a place quickly.
I can see if you're like assaulting a spot on the ground from like a river
Yes.
or something like that. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
But not like-
you know,
yeah.
like I said, according to this pre-release material, they at least know that.
Yeah.
How closely they're going to like stick to that kind of premise that you can't really do ship combat with a long ship.
Right. I can see them
I don't know,
putting
but
like
they're
archers on it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Like in Origins.
Yeah.
I could see it being like that.
Yeah. With obviously no ramming, which fucking ram gang's gonna be fucking on suicide watch.
Thank God. I hate that policy.
It's pretty bad.
That's what every ship battle devolved into. It was just
Yeah.
ram, do it, ram them
Position to ram.
with your ship that can make the tightest hairpin turns.
I know. Like you're on rollerblades. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, like I said, Black Flag pretty much nailed it, and then after
It
that,
did.
it was downhill.
Which there was ramming in Black Flag, if you remember, but it wasn't like so overpowered.
Except maybe I don't know about Rogue actually, because that's the one Assassin's Creed game I haven't played.
Me either. I
So I
thought
don't know.
about it.
Maybe it's good in that too.
I mean, yeah, probably. I have to imagine it's the same mechanics, just in a different game.
If the remaster for Rogue goes on sale for like $15 or less, I'll probably just play that.
Yeah.
Because
I can see
I
doing that.
would like to, if only just for the ship battle comparison.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if they still fucked it up after Black Flag, even in that.
The one where you play as that guy, Edward's friend, Adewale or whatever his name.
Freedom Cry.
Yeah, that one took out the sea shanty, so I just didn't play it.
Yeah, that was really disappointing.
Yeah, I had it, or I have it.
I also
as
have
soon
it.
as I was like, "Where's the singing? Where are my boys singing at?"
Yeah, Freedom
was
Cry
like,
was just worse.
uninstall.
Honestly,
Hmm.
I don't know why they made that. I get why they made it, but it was just like you'd think halfway through development they'd be like, this is just not as good.
It's not doing it, fellas.
So why would you do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but Valhalla. To talk about a game we're less excited about than AC4.
It's. I'm also kind of miffed at the title.
It
Like
seems
it's
so
pretty
obvious.
fucking milk toast.
Yeah. Well,
Lame.
so is Odyssey.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, ancient fucking Greece. Odyssey. Wow, guys. Whoa. You really nailed it with that creative title.
We did it. Patrick, we did it. We saved the city.
Like, I don't know what else you would call it, but
I don't know.
that's just so extremely obvious.
Yeah. It's like those dumb horror movies where it's like, your sister's dead, revengeance. I get it. Resident Evil. Vengeancing.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I did it. Please clap. Thanks.
Yeah, but apparently this game is being written by Darby McDevitt of Assassin's Creed Revelations, Black Flag, and Origins fame. So, literally, there is a massive scale of quality at which this game can be.
Yeah.
Because Black Flag, written extremely well, really good characterization, fairly interesting plot, great ending, too. Like, probably the best ending in an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, other than like I don't know, 1.
And then Revelations, super boring milquetoast nonsense, except for the ending.
It's such a shame that game sucks because the setting was really fun. I like walking around the city.
Yeah. And then Origins, where everything except for Bayek's characterization is pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
So who knows how the writing of this game is going to turn out? It could literally go either way.
That's gonna be like the $1 million question. It's like I feel like that's gonna be the thing that we can tell immediately how the rest of the game is gonna go as soon as it starts.
I'm already not impressed.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, just based on this tiny cinematic trailer.
I'm tired of
that.
like biker Vikings.
Yeah, like super Hollywood Vikings.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you're looking for
I know why.
super authentic history, I guess Assassin's Creed is not the place you want to go. But
No.
I feel like it used to be more authentic than this.
It did, because if you remember AC1, even all the people in all the characters are human beings, except for I think Altair and a lot of the assassins. But all the people that you kill were actual people.
Yeah. Like, I feel like AC3 is kind of where it fell apart for the most part.
Yeah.
Because I feel like 1, 2, Brotherhood to a lesser extent, and Revelations to a lesser extent, all were pretty... They tried to stay where they were at, obviously there were fantastical elements.
Well, yeah, of course. It's a
Even aside
sci-fi
from, yeah,
series,
no,
technically.
even aside from that, but just like they were fantastic. There were historical exaggerations. Like, oh hey, I'm Leonardo da Vinci. Take my flying machine and fly over the city using giant fires. Like that's stupid and could never happen.
Right.
But it's based on something at least.
Yeah.
Whereas Odyssey is based on nothing.
No, yeah. Even like getting plonked down into the Peloponnesian Wars, it's not even like used in a really good way. It's just kind of background nonsense.
Yeah, like it's just not. They could do better.
Yeah.
But obviously people are not buying this game for the historical commentary,
No,
like you or I might want to. So I guess I can't
no.
blame them.
I mean, a normal guy going out to buy a video game who knows nothing of anything is going to be like, wow, this is fucking cool.
It's all the goddamn History Channel's fault.
Yeah.
Vikings, get out of here.
I think, even though I really like that show, it is their fault.
I've never seen it.
It was a good show for like, I don't know, 4 seasons. I think me and
Wow,
Brittany will
just like
agree on
another
that.
show.
4 seasons. Oh,
It was great for 4 seasons.
and they seem to run out of ideas. Which is so stupid because they could draw on human history, which is like full of stuff. How do you run out of ideas when you're like doing a historical show? You should have too many ideas.
Part of it might be just like people get tired of doing things after 4 years of doing them.
Maybe.
Over 4 years of doing them. But that's why no like Doctor in like Doctor Who lasts that long, because
Yeah, that's fair.
people just get sick of that shit.
I'm no Viking expert. It's not like my uh you know the thing that I
Forte.
read about and pour my brain over all the time. But
Yeah,
I know a little bit.
me either. I probably know more than the average person, slightly more than the average person.
As far as I know, from my understanding, being a Viking was not as exciting as it is like shown to be in like movies and TV shows. I'm pretty sure those guys are just sailing around trading with people for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything written about them is written by either is from people that they fucking attacked, so it's assumed to be greatly exaggerated, or
Or
it's
it's
from
in like a
the
saga.
sagas, right?
Yeah,
Which were written
which is
by people in Iceland in like the I don't know 14th century or something who are bored out of their tits
yeah
because they can't go outside in the winter.
clearly trying to like talk up their dudes.
Right,
Like, whoa, they were fucking amazing. Look at all these shield maidens.
right. What's funny is they were all written by Christians.
Well,
Anyway, I always thought that was kind of strange. It's like they almost said the same kind of noble savage opinion, which that didn't spring up for the Vikings until about the 18th century.
I hate that trope,
I know.
the noble savage trope, because it happens to Native Americans too. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's like there wasn't anything special going on there. Just people. They're just as
people
shitty
doing
as you.
stuff.
They didn't have any kind of like amazing lease on life. Just because like, oh yeah, we hang out with animals a lot, so we're like pretty much gods.
You know what's funny is that the Romans did that with like the Germanic people. They were like they are furthest away from us, and they haven't been infected by wine or music.
So clearly they are as God envisioned them.
Right.
They are truly the closest to heaven.
True barbarianism really hasn't even been tried.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
It just fails because it's corrupted by other societies.
Yeah, of course. In which we live in one.
Yeah. Get a load of it.
Yeah, there it is. Something we were talking about yesterday when this whole release was dropping.
Indeed.
Was that when we were expecting it to be Vikings, we were expecting it to be from like the other side, like an English dude being the assassin.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be from that
I,
side. I just wanted it to be from that side
that's fair.
because it'd be way more
We're
interesting.
hoping,
Yeah,
hopelessly hoping.
that's a better word.
Right, he'd be defending himself from these Vikings who are paid by the whatever we're calling the Templars now to
Order of
attack
the
and stuff.
Ancients, I think,
It's dumb.
is what they're called. Something
hate
like that.
I really don't like that.
It would make more sense for sure because the Vikings are the invading force in this conflict. It doesn't seem like something assassins would do.
No.
And also, Vikings are known to, like, burn down villages, steal all their shit,
Yeah.
kill people, and enslave who they don't kill.
Right.
And slaves don't seem like a thing assassins would be a fan of, considering
No.
they're an order that stands for, like, liberty and free will.
They're like explicitly anti-slavery.
Yeah, that's like the biggest
like,
no-no.
through the whole series.
It's really silly for the assassins to throw their weight behind someone who owns slaves and sells slaves. Like, the Vikings are such a massive source of slaves at that point in history.
Yeah.
Like, they're the biggest slave traders. Like, they trade slaves all over the place. That was their big thing.
Yeah, it's a big part of the, any economy at that point was slavery. Because, what am I got all these people I can have that just work for free?
Yeah, wow. Great deal.
I like it.
And again, according to this pre-release material, apparently the Vikings are not assassins, but the Vikings encounter assassins. And then your dude kind of joins them.
So it's a Black Flag situation.
Like a Black Flag or an AC3 kind of situation.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
Again, like, keep in mind, we don't know everything about the story.
No.
So we're not being 100% fair. But based on this trailer, it really seems like there's, like, Englishman bad. Viking good because they like trees and play with their children.
Yeah. English people never like their children, ever.
No.
They hate their children.
Check them out as soon as they turn 5. Get in the work in the fields.
Yeah, get to the fields.
Stupid.
Dumb kid.
I'm King Alfred. I hate you.
I'm only in my 20s, but I hate you. I was just a kid, and now I hate them.
All I'm saying is, if they wanted to present this conflict as if it was going to be great and have people go into this game with that mindset, they should have put it in the first trailer. Because everybody who doesn't know, like, the history now is going to go into this like, King Alfred's dick, I hate him.
Right.
Which is not the correct attitude to have if you want
No.
to present people a gray story.
Alfred, he was king of Wessex.
Yeah.
I do know this. And he kind of made a deal with the Vikings that invaded that it's like, okay, that's yours and this is mine, and we're just going to stick to this. And they split England kind of like almost in half. That was their thing.
Yeah.
Riveting storytelling.
From my understanding, like, King Alfred, my admittedly limited understanding, King Alfred is like one of those few historical figures where you can look at him and be like, he's a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part,
legit.
like, yeah. Like, this guy pretty much did what he could with what he had, and can't really blame him for anything he did. Not to say he's like a perfect angel or anything, but to take someone like that and characterize them in the way that this trailer did is just like, what?
They had him in like a dark room with like a flashlight under his chin. It's
yeah,
like,
they gave him
Vikings
spooky.
bad. I'm stamping the paper. Bah.
Yeah, and they gave him like the red nose with like the dark circles under his eyes, and he snuffs out the candle as if he's killing 1 million lives.
It's pretty silly. How about that hidden blade on his forearm, like the top part?
Doesn't seem as good.
It just turns into like a punch blade.
It doesn't seem as good from like a practical standpoint.
No. What's hidden about fucking just like slugging a guy?
Well, yeah, first of all, it's not hidden, and second of all, it needs to be like way longer to get over your fist.
Right.
Because if you bend your hand upwards, that's a lot easier than bending your fist downwards. So I don't. The mechanism is probably all weird. I can only imagine what his arm feels like when he does that.
I don't know. It's like the that old thing of like Wolverine not being able to bend his wrists.
Yeah. It does feel a lot like that.
Yeah. Just yeah, it's almost like with Star Wars, where it's just like, how many blades can we attach to this lightsaber to make it cooler for the next release?
Yeah,
We need
just
to make
make
it like
different.
cooler.
Who cares? Just make it different. Doesn't matter how practical it is. Just do it. And that's how you
And
get
that's it.
weird fucking laser cross guards that would cut your fingers off.
Yeah. It's pretty silly. Pretty silly.
How about that new Raven?
I-
Because you gotta have a bird now
yeah.
in every game.
I'm tired of being a bird.
Yeah, I don't like it. It slows the game down.
It does.
It
I
was
gotta
way
fly
better when it
around
was
to this
Eagle
fucking
Vision.
bird.
Yeah, it was way better when it was Eagle Vision because you could just walk around and do that.
Yeah.
But now with the bird, you gotta stop. You gotta go into bird mode. You gotta move around. You gotta do this weird telescope thing. And
You
this
know what's
whole time
even-
you're doing that, you haven't moved anywhere.
You know what's even more annoying? Is if you take the bird and you fly like really far away and you come back, you get a mini loading screen.
Yeah, because
Go
it had
back
to
to your
like render.
character.
Yeah, because it can't render everything at once, so the fucking
Right.
like your computer's gonna set itself on fire.
I
It's just a really bad mechanic. It works in Watch Dogs because Watch Dogs has something similar where the new Watch Dogs that is, where you send your drone out and you look through the camera and mark enemies and stuff.
was
It
he
makes
like a
sense in
computer
Watch
guy?
Dogs. Yeah, he's a hacker,
Right.
so it makes sense to do that in Watch Dogs because that is you. Whereas in Assassin's Creed, it makes no sense because you're not a bird,
Right.
and the bird can't do anything but look. The drone in Watch Dogs can do other shit. It can distract enemies. It can like drop, like traps. It can hack things. Bird can't do that. Bird's literally just looking around. It'd be way better to just have Eagle Vision.
Yeah. You know what the bird does, which I never understood why we needed to do this, is at least in Odyssey, I can't remember if Origins he did it. Like the bird would just like fly around and eat animals.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't understand why it needed to do that.
It didn't really do anything.
No, he would just like appear and like kill a goat, and then like leave.
I guess it's just like a flavor thing.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got this eagle flying around with you. He's gonna eat.
It was even like one of the loading screen tips. I was like, "Your bird will sometimes just feed himself." Oh,
Good job.
cool, man. Can't you like
Good
come
job,
down and like scratch
Icarus.
somebody's eyes out or something?
That is actually you can unlock that as an ability.
Can you?
I think so.
Oh,
It's been a while since I played either of those games. I'm pretty sure that is an ability you can unlock, though.
Hmm.
Why that needs to be an ability you unlock, I don't know. Aside from just like a gamey balance issue.
I don't know.
But both Bayek and also Alexios / Cassandra are ordering this bird around like it's their firstborn child. So I don't know why you can't just do that from the beginning, but whatever.
You know what I liked about in Origins, when you show up at your house or your buddy's house in the beginning, he's like, "Oh, he saved your bird, Bayek." He's like, "Oh, it's my bird, my best pal," and it's like, "Oh, he's best pals with that bird, right on." But in Odyssey, it's just like, "That's my bird."
Yeah, you just got a bird. You just
I
have to
just have
accept that from the beginning.
Yeah. And it's like, well, why does he have this bird?
He's the
Nobody
eagle
tells him.
bearer. He bears eagles, okay?
Yeah. He sure
He's-
does.
I don't know why you have to question everything.
That stupid like plucky teenager that follows you around for some of the game. It's just like, oh, when will I get a bird? And you can either tell her like, go fuck off, kid, or just like, pray
Like,
hard.
what a question. What a weird question. Well, yeah,
I don't-
that coming of age bird that everybody gets.
I don't even know how I got my bird. How am I going to answer this question to this stupid girl?
It's probably in a novel that somebody wrote. There's probably a whole Icarus origin story.
Probably.
But it's
Like,
about Cassandra though, because she's the canon choice.
I never understood why. I don't understand why people like her voice actor better. She's so dry.
I don't understand why they would give you a choice and then
They were right.
make it not count.
I mean, that's what's kind of nice about this new one is you just kind of like make this per character, I guess. I've seen other games do that
I
well.
wish they would just have a preset character.
I also wish they would just have a preset character. This
Like
just it's it's better than the previous.
this is better than Odyssey for sure, but I feel like that's a low bar we're setting for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to just having fucking Ezio Auditore? What happened to just having Jacob and Evie Fry? What happened to just Edward Kenway? Like, why does it have to be, you're the Eagle Bearer, you're Avar, who can be either a man or a woman, even though that's a woman's name?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, it's definitely a woman's name.
That's dumb.
I think there are 6,000 people, like, currently in the world right now with that name, and they're all women.
Oh.
I think one of them's like a singer in like Sweden or something, Norway. I don't know.
One of those Scandinavian failed states.
Yeah, I mean, where else would someone be named Avar?
I don't know. Denver.
I think it would actually probably be in Minnesota,
Fucking you're Minnesota.
home of the Vikings.
Oh wait, I thought this was gonna be a football game. Dang it.
Where's the quarterback in Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
This is unrealistic. Stupid. It's so stupid.
I feel like the only reason that they give you a choice of characters now is because they have this dumb fucking dialogue system
Yeah.
for no reason. Doesn't even do anything. Didn't do anything in fucking Odyssey, I'll tell you that.
No. No, it did not.
Like it's literally just it's literally just flavor text that drags the story down and makes it worse.
Why not just have a I don't understand.
Just write one script.
Right.
Why make more work for yourself to gain nothing? You're not gaining anything by having these weird little conversations that you can have.
No.
Just
kind
make
of fucking the game up.
Just
They're
make it
giving me the chance to fuck it up.
all that dialogue in Assassin's Creed 1 or 2 or 3 or literally any other Assassin's Creed that's not Odyssey, all that dialogue would have just been, you're looking at it.
There it is.
You're looking at it, you're listening, you're getting characterization and writing. But now it's just like, stupid joke that it was written just for a dialogue option. Here's a romance that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just
Instead of like, wow, Ezio's really sad that his dad is dead. It'd be like giving him an option to say like, fuck my dad. I hate him.
yeah, or like quip about it, like,
All right.
I'm coming for you, Senator Trent. Gonna take you to the bank, to the blood bank. Like, I hate this trend in games to just like needlessly shove choice where there doesn't need to be choice.
No. RPG mechanics need to like take a chill pill.
If you just didn't put the dialogue options there, no one would miss them. No one would fucking miss them.
No, I don't think anyone would even notice.
No one would have noticed if you didn't put them in there in the first place. And it's not like no one's favorite part of Odyssey was choosing dialogue options.
No.
Nobody would look back at their time with Odyssey, even if they enjoyed it, and be like,
I don't know how they would.
yeah, I really liked the dialogue options. And if someone did, if someone listening to this did, fucking like message me on YouTube or something, because I need some insight into your strange mind.
I always feel like I'm fucking the game up by choosing like the wrong option or something.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that.
And it's just like, did I like do this wrong? Like some weird shit just happened. What the fuck?
Well, it's like that weird like fear of missing out thing.
Yeah.
Because you know there's something else locked behind another dialogue option. You
I
just don't
don't,
know if it was worth it or not.
and I don't want to play this twice.
Yeah, certainly not, especially not when it's 500 hours long.
Yeah. Man, that game's too long.
Yeah, that's why I quit. That's why I quit forever.
I tried 2 times. 2 official tries. The first one was not that long ago. It was like a couple months ago. And then I put it down because I was like, you know what, fuck this game.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't want to find the MacGuffin machine or whatever. And then I was just like, you know what, maybe I'll just get past the MacGuffin machine and just try. And I couldn't do it.
I think Assassin's Creed just doesn't work on that big of a scale for me.
No.
Because even looking back, if Assassin's Creed 2, I love Assassin's Creed 2, I love Assassin's Creed 4. If either of those games were like even 10 hours longer than they were, it would immediately like sully the entire experience for me.
Yeah.
Because I would just get bored. Assassin's Creed is way too like repetitive of a series to be that long.
Yes. You know, the short version, yes.
Thank you. There's just not enough variety in content in Assassin's Creed.
No.
Because it's
Also,
run, jump, stab, hide. That's like all the gameplay. That's all the gameplay. And more recently, boat.
I'm so tired of boat. I'm so tired of boat.
Like, there's no reason for the game to be that long. There's no reason for any game to be that long, by the way.
No.
but especially not something as repetitive as Assassin's Creed.
It's fucking silly.
I don't need 67 different. There's probably more than 67, honestly. I don't need 67 different provinces to like liberate. Just give me like 20.
Oh, God, I'm so tired of that too. Liberate the area from the bad guy.
Like
I don't want
Brotherhood had a good amount, and it was still too many.
Yeah.
It was a fraction of what you would find in an Assassin's Creed game today, but it was still way too many.
And those weren't that difficult. You
No,
just kind of go in
they
and
were
like
really
kill
quick.
the guy and then you leave.
Yeah, and it was still too many.
In Odyssey, you gotta fucking like do a battle, like a whole ass battle, and
Yeah,
they're worst.
You got to go in there. You got to kill the dude. You got to like burn some shit, and then you got to like, and then you have to do a battle.
Oh yeah,
A shitty
I
battle.
almost forgot about all the fucking stupid like mini crap you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta, like steal their money, steal the soldiers' money so they can't feed their kids.
That's what you get for being on the wrong side of history, bigot. I'm Cassandra.
I'm a strong, independent, Miss Theos, and I don't even need no money.
Excuse me, soldiers. You don't need this money. I need it for my tea injections.
I gotta fucking upgrade my gear again.
And now it costs 50,000 gold apiece.
I need 500 woods to upgrade my fucking boots for some reason.
I need 500 wood to upgrade my metal boots.
Upgrade my fucking sandals.
It's to make new handles for all the tools you need to like sculpt them.
Yeah.
Give me 300 planks of wood. Jesus, my hammer's running out of steam.
Another thing I'm also very annoyed with,
Okay.
Sigu, is like all the fucking
Bless
like gear stuff you have to do. With your all this gear that you got to pick up now.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm really over it.
I liked it better when you just went to a shop
Yeah.
and like bought whatever had an exclamation point next to it, and then
Oh,
walked out.
This is the better one. I know it is because they told me.
This is the better one because when I equip it, it has a plus sign next to it.
Right.
It doesn't give me 1,500 hunter points
Mm.
and make my arrows 50% more efficient. It's just like, oh yeah, this metal chest plate compared to the leather one you had, oh yeah, it's just better. Goodbye.
Yeah. Why is it? Because it is.
It's metal and that was leather, so it's better. Get out.
Thanks.
Why are you asking questions? This is stupid.
I'll leave.
I just don't want to have to build my character in an action game.
No.
It's silly. I'm not sure
Really,
you're
like,
gonna really put effort into making it worthwhile.
but is it? No.
No, it's not. Like I even get annoyed with that in like The Witcher, which is a good game, and I still get kind of annoyed with like, yeah, upgrade your light attack damage. No, I don't want to. I'm a Witcher, okay? I should be doing the maximum amount of damage.
Right. I should get the sword with the plus sign next to it, and then just be done.
I don't
That's
know.
it.
Maybe I'm just like an idiot, and I just can't handle all the numbers. It's not valuable to do that, in my opinion.
Not for an action game. I'm not playing fucking EU4 or something.
If it was a different game aside from Assassin's Creed, it wouldn't bother me so much.
Well, yeah, that too.
And
But
also,
it's
I
like,
hate the proclivity in recent like RPG-ish games to just like have 1,000 different stats.
yeah, you don't need
Just
any
make
stats.
fewer stats. Like
Yeah.
like I don't need 3 skill trees, and then each skill tree has its own kind of damage, and then there's sub damage types in each one of those kind of damages, and then there's your regular attack, defense, whatever the fuck. And then there's a stealth score, and then there's different weapons, so they all have different damage types. It's too much to think about, and I don't want to.
No.
Like if you're making a game based on the premise of, hey, go out and like have fun killing dudes and climbing shit, let me do that. Don't make me sit in menus looking at percentages.
I don't want to do it either.
Just send me out there and let me kill dudes. I don't want to look at percentage, especially percentages. I hate percentages. Just in general, even in real life. Don't put percentages anywhere. I don't care for them. Look at the back of a nutrition facts label. Daily percentage of vitamin C. No, fuck you. Make it an out of 100 scale, or get out of my face.
Chance of rain, 10%? What does that even mean? Leave me alone.
Just have an out of 10 scale. Like, what's the
Right.
chance for rain today? A 1 out of 10.
6.
Oh,
It's probably
okay.
going to rain.
That's way better. I don't need your stupid dick and balls symbol next to my numbers.
Yeah, miss me with your dick and balls math symbols.
Miss me with your math, normie.
It's too much. It's too much. I don't want it.
I didn't mean to get that angry about that.
I agree with you in less words. A lot less words. But I agree with you. Mine is, I'm dumb.
Why use few word when many word do trick also?
You did that backwards.
Yes, because I use many words.
Oh, yeah. I'm dumb.
Well, there's some positives about this game, too.
There are a couple positives.
You might not think it, based on our attitude during this episode.
Fucking dual wield shields.
Dual
I
wield
just do
shields.
that for a whole game.
Dual wield anything.
Right.
Dual wield literally anything.
I want to dual wield a bow and arrow. Figure me out how to do that.
You just like pull it with your legs.
Or
So
your teeth.
So you like jump. You jump, pull both bows back with your legs, and then quickly set your feet back on the ground.
Yeah, I like it.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Also, in addition to something cool like that, there is the return of a homestead-like mechanic, like Monteriggioni, for example.
I like that. That seemed fun.
That's been missing from the game for a while. I feel like, honestly, that was a really missed opportunity.
Yeah.
to make your that starting island that you're on, just make that like your base.
I kind of thought that's what was gonna happen, and then it just like doesn't. You just don't go there ever again.
Yeah, it was a really big missed opportunity. It would have been perfect to do that.
There's some like weird, like if you do a mission wrong, everybody dies of like a fucking disease. That's the only thing I can think of.
Gameplay.
But it's not like nobody really dies. It's just like the whole area is just like kind of green.
Yeah, it just has like a malaise around it.
Yeah. And then that's it.
That's fun.
Yeah. Because you can see diseases. If we know anything about how we live right now, you can see diseases floating in the air with just like a green mist.
Oh, certainly.
Yep. You have a dog.
I do. Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But he'll be okay.
Yeah. A little homesteady thingy is fun. I guess you can like make settlements or something. Or isn't that something that said you could do?
I don't know. Let me consult the list that I have.
Or maybe that was part of it. It's like, this is your settlement that you have made.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, I think that is your settlement.
Um,
There are things you can build within the settlement that like give you things, give you mechanics. It's a lot like Montevergione, honestly.
Yeah.
Where you'll like build a blacksmith and you have a blacksmith, or you'll build a tattoo parlor and you'll have a tattoo parlor.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
The tattoos probably, I would guess, have something to do with stats.
Probably.
I can't imagine they would be purely aesthetic.
No. No, I can't imagine.
And apparently, there's going to be a lot of mini games,
I don't like minigames.
like a fishing mini game and a drinking mini game and rap battles? Question mark.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know what's up with that.
Everybody knows that the Vikings are very known for their rap skills.
I guess it's like I guess it would be like a poetry diss thing. I think that is something that happened historically.
That's fine. I accept that. I read it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it could have been phrased better on this Reddit post, but whatever.
Viking rap battles. But excuse me.
I don't know. I can get down with some mini games if they're fun.
If they're fun.
Like one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy 15 was the fishing mini game.
I never played it.
Yeah. But I'm the kind of fucking absolute dork that loves shit like that. So if they're good,
Fucking dork.
I like
dork.
I like fishing in video games.
Yeah.
I could probably write like a whole like treatise on fishing in video games.
The only game I liked fishing in was Red Dead 2.
Yeah, that's a decent fishing mini game.
It's fun. I like it.
Drinking mini game though, I can get down with that.
Yeah, I can get down with a drinking game.
That just sounds like my real life.
Yeah. It'd be kind of fun if they're like. I kind of just pictured it in my head of just like everybody like circled around you and you're just like mashing buttons to try to get this dude to just like chug beer. So you did it! Everybody's super psyched that you drank all of it.
This isn't even going to be the first Ubisoft game with a drinking mini game.
No.
No, in the first Watch Dogs, weirdly enough.
Oh.
You could like walk into random bars and you'd sit down and then a guy would sit across from you and you would just like have a drinking contest. And it would be like a quick time event type of thing. And as you went on, like the screen would get really blurry and like the buttons would like reverse and shit. And it would legitimately get really hard. So I assume it's going to be pretty similar to that.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it could be an alright distraction.
Yeah.
There's going to be a really shitty trophy tied to that.
Probably.
That's going to be really hard to get and everybody's going to hate it.
Drink 1,000,000. No.
Like I could just see it now. I really hope I'm right.
You're probably right.
Because that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I think that's all my positives.
Let me make sure I don't have any more positives. I don't know what. This isn't a positive. This is just a thing. But what the fuck does crunchy combat mean? How the hell can it be crunchy?
Probably something to do with the sound design.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
If I, you know,
That was a strange word. I was really put off by it.
that's a word that sometimes pops up to describe like weighty combat.
I understand weighty. It makes sense because it's like, oh, I hit the guy and I felt it.
Well, yeah, no, but like a lot of times crunchy also gets tacked onto that.
Hmm.
Like I think when like around the time Bulletstorm came out, people described that as crunchy.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I said, the way I would extrapolate that is sound design, probably.
Okay. Um, just fucking like day one DLC shit. That's not
Yeah,
positive. That's a
well,
negative.
there always is. That's Ubisoft.
Yeah.
That's been Ubisoft for like the past at least 10 years.
A wolf mount? Ride a wolf?
Yep. I'm surprised they didn't call it like Fenrir or something.
Call him Hattie?
Hattie,
Haiti? Oh
Haiti,
no. Gonna
my
kill all the white.
wolf is
He's
an
gonna kill
island.
all the white farmers. The economy's gonna tank.
Uh,
Uh,
that's gonna look really silly.
yeah,
Cause it's gonna have to be a massive wolf.
yeah, it's gonna be like a horse-sized wolf.
Also, Avar is like a big dude, so it's gonna have to be like double big.
What is it? A big dude? You don't even know.
He looks pretty big.
That
Like
that is that even Avar?
a wide boy. The dude in the trailer, yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Well, because if
Is it?
the collector's editions come with statues of Avar, and they're just that dude.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, good. Layla's story in the present day continues. Thank God.
what could I have ever done without that?
You know, I was hoping that I could hear more about Layla Hassan and her fucking snippy assistant.
I clapped. I clapped when I saw Layla Hassan.
I don't like her.
Nah,
She sucks.
it's pretty much like consensus that everybody hates her.
Yep.
Like even on the Assassin's Creed subreddit where people will suck the dick of Ubisoft just for sweet time saver cummies. Even all those people hate her.
These people on this sub are insane.
Well, they're the people that think Odyssey was like game of the year.
Well, do they now? Because I remember I got it downvoted into Hades for saying that it was shit. And I thought
No.
people like, change their minds about it.
You can be more negative now on the Assassin's Creed subreddit about Odyssey than you could before, but people will still push back against you and say it was game of the year.
Okay.
And I don't understand those people, but whatever.
This fella says, I'll admit, I'm really excited about the Raven. Why? It's a bird.
I'll admit. He's
So
also
brave.
named. He's also named. Well, I don't want to say his like whole username, but
It's a dumb name.
he has Viking in his name, so
Yeah.
I feel like he's biased.
I'm not Ubisoft employee number 6348.
Well, he's definitely not a Ubisoft employee.
I'm not.
I don't know. He might be. His account's only a year old, and he exclusively posts in Assassin's Creed. Oh, never mind. He posts in Anthem the game too. Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
He also asked a question on the Assassin's Creed subreddit 43 days ago. Should the pet be a raven or eagle? So he's really excited about this.
It's like, I knew it. Raven confirmed.
He's been looking forward to this raven for years.
I mean, you'd have to be a complete fucking moron to not know that it was going to be a Raven.
Well, yeah, because of the Odin angle.
Yeah. This is my trusty bird.
My eyes.
Philip,
Wow.
the chickadee.
Here's my trusty bird. He's my eyes and ears in this realm. Fredward the Finch.
This is Dennis, the duck.
Quack.
A duck might be like the most OP bird possible because you just kind of like walk into stuff and nobody would really care.
Yeah, he'll rape you with his corkscrew penis.
All right.
That's the most OP move of all time.
You got to build though to get the corkscrew penis.
Yeah, you have to put points in the corkscrew penis tree.
Yeah.
you have to unlock the rape skill.
15% more length on corkscrew penis. Double damage with headshots with corkscrew penis.
Hopefully I can get a chest piece that upgrades my turgidity. So I can really force it in there. One more positive.
Oh.
About Assassin's Creed Valhalla is they are apparently bringing social stealth back.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I've been missing from the series for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because there was none of that in Origins either. That's not even just an Odyssey problem. That's just like a new Assassin's Creed problem. There wasn't a lot of it in Syndicate either, to be honest with you. There's a little bit, but not as much.
I didn't play much of Syndicate. I really didn't like it.
Yeah, so Syndicate was pretty much the beginning and the end for a lot of aspects of Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm excited to see that's coming back. Apparently, there's also going to be some kind of twist on it. They haven't specified what that is yet.
Right.
But hey,
a unique twist.
Yeah. Who knows what that means?
I don't know. I mean, this game doesn't even come out too long from now.
Yeah, like around Christmas.
The fucking holidays. It's in like what, 5 months?
Yeah.
Whatever month we're in.
Yeah, well, it's like 6 months. It'll probably be like November, December.
Oh yeah.
November, most likely. So yeah, like 6 months from now.
I don't know. I guess it's done. It's mostly done then.
Yeah, mostly. Well, yeah, it would have to be if they're gonna like print the discs and stuff.
Right. How fucking long does that take? It's got to be a minute.
Probably like a month. I don't know. I don't work in a disc factory.
From what I know, too, it's got to be submitted to like get fucking bug tested and all that crap.
Yeah.
Who knows how long that shit takes?
Yeah, Microsoft has to look at it. Sony has to look at it.
Yeah.
Whoever else has to look at it. Well, they're putting it on their platform on PC, so I guess.
Oh, the fucking.
Yeah, they're not putting it on Steam or anything, so.
Yeah, which I don't really give a shit because I don't play Assassin's Creed games on a computer.
Yeah, I don't know why you would. It's never ported well.
No.
Historically.
And I'm running the Potato Machine 9000, and I just wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, also, it's just like a console game.
Right.
Like, you're not really gaining anything by playing it on PC that you're not getting on console, really.
I played the first one on PC with a mouse and a keyboard.
That sounds god-awful.
It wasn't good. It was not good.
Apparently every piece of gear is unique. I missed this before.
Oh, I did see that.
So, hey. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
It'll cut down on the random loot a lot. That's a big problem. You know, the more I'm reading about this game, the more I'm kind of into it.
I'm into like the technical nitty-gritties here. I just don't like the setting.
Yeah, the setting is stupid, but you know, like we said near the top of the show, we don't know what they're gonna do with it yet.
No.
So
I mean, it's all just like first impressions, but that's pretty fucking important.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not saying we're wrong to feel the way we do, but we could be making false assumptions based on information they gave us.
Yeah.
But we could be making false assumptions.
We could be eating our fucking words in 6 months.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on it. Whereas when Odyssey was coming out, I completely discounted it. I didn't even know it launched when it launched.
Me neither. I totally missed the release. It was like months later, I think, when I got it.
This I'll probably keep an eye on because it actually looks kind of interesting.
Yeah. And it's the first, it's obviously the first release since the fucking steaming polished poo of Odyssey. It's like, how are you gonna come back from this?
It's also their first release since they decided to cancel all their games and rework them because everybody hated everything they were doing.
Yeah.
Like when that new Ghost Recon game came out, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
I got shit on hard.
And then Watch Dogs got pushed back, and Assassin's Creed got pushed back. So I don't know. Maybe they've learned more than we thought they would learn, and maybe it'll be good.
Maybe.
Because a lot of this is promising. The home base mechanics, the social stealth coming back. You know, I'm open to be proven wrong about this series and the direction.
I would love to be. It'd be fantastic. I just want to have a fun.
Yeah, I just want Assassin's Creed back. That's all I want. It's all I ever wanted.
I just want to like purchase something with my fucking money that I work for, and then have it be worth it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't try to sell me time savers either.
No, God.
But I know they're gonna try to sell me time savers.
Oh hell yeah, they are. And you don't have to grind the game out.
I re-downloaded Assassin's Creed 4 the other night.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, oh, you know, when I get finished playing what I'm playing now, I'm gonna maybe I'll go through that again. I probably won't like finish it, but maybe I'll go through it again, cause just for old time's sake. And I was like, do I have like all the is there a lot of DLC for this game? And I went to the store page, and I was scrolling down. I was like, oh, I don't have those. What are those? And it was just fucking time savers, and I just got so like irrationally angry at them. I was like, fuck these time savers. This game's like 50 years old. I'm not paying $2 to save time.
The most egregious part of that was just like straight up selling materials for like upgrades and stuff.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Really bullshit. Money grubbing crap. I don't like it.
Like, it's already maybe it's not fucking profitable to sell the game on its own. Not when you have 15 studios working on it. By the way.
Yeah, that seems to be a lot. I mean, who knows their contribution to
studios. It? But it's never. Can you imagine if like 15 movie studios worked on a movie?
Yeah, 15 people wrote the same book.
Like, what the fuck? You can't possibly like have like a cohesive vision when you have that many hands on something.
No.
Like you can keep a pretty cohesive vision when it's just like a couple hundred people working on something.
And they're all in the same building.
Yeah, even a few hundred people working on something. But when you have like a small army of people working on something, I mean, I assume it's necessary to have a huge world like this with like all this shit in it. But I don't know, it just seems like a bad idea to me in the long run.
I mean, maybe it's just to make the work go by faster, just because you got so many people with a, touching it.
Maybe, but like a lot of it is work that wouldn't go faster by just throwing people at it.
I don't know.
Like writing doesn't go faster by just throwing people at it.
No.
Even like a lot of like coding wouldn't go faster by just throwing people at it.
I feel that would just create problems.
Yeah, it would make it worse. That's probably why their shit's so buggy.
Yeah. Any open world game is going to have its bugs. I mean, it's inevitable, but...
Oh yeah, it's because it's just so big.
Yep. So many things kind of happening at once, doing all that shit.
The Witcher was a buggy piece of shit when it first launched, too.
Yes.
The Witcher 3, that is.
Right. I don't know what The Witcher 2 was, but that's irrelevant. But, I don't know. It's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, it shows a lot of promise.
Yep. Wait a minute. I was gonna stop us talking about this until I saw something.
Oh my!
It's point number 9 in this list. Cloak/Hood will be in the game, and you can choose to bring it up or down.
Yeah. Probably has something to do with the social stealth.
Yeah. I certainly hope so.
Maybe that's the unique twist.
Yeah, right.
You can take your hood off. Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Now you fit in with monk and scholar.
That's it.
That's the whole mechanic.
It just seemed kind of funny that it's like we gotta have a separate point for the cloak and hood.
Do
Your
you think
hood can either go on or off. Oh, thank you, fucking Copernicus. I didn't know.
do you think the cloak and the hood are separate things? Do you think you have a cloak and a hood?
Well, yeah, it said just cloak slash hood.
Let's talk about this cloak and this hood for a minute here. This is an interesting discussion.
Yeah.
You could possibly have a cloak. That means you can keep yourself cold or warm in the cold north.
Interesting.
Maybe it could be temperature mechanic.
I don't like it.
This is dumb. That's not true. It's not
No.
going to happen.
What if it was though? You're wet. What if we're now just playing DayZ? You're wet and cold. Now you're dying.
You're dead. Should have gotten
You're
wet.
You're dead from wet and cold.
You got wet. You got ear infections. You're dead. Infected your brain. Went right through your ear, right into your brain. You're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could be good.
Yep.
Probably won't be.
We'll touch on this again next week-ish when they release gameplay.
Yeah, it's gonna be gameplay on the 7th. So.
Yep.
Figure maybe like the day after, a couple days after that, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, for a couple minutes. We're not going to spend an hour on it, but
Oh, definitely not. There probably is not going to be enough to talk about to spend an hour on it. If I had to guess, just looking at past Ubisoft gameplay reveals.
all right.
Now, I believe you said you had Bannerlord news.
I did.
Yeah.
So I
Tell me
finally
about-
I finally dug into a campaign enough to really play it.
Yes.
There's still a lot of missing text because it's still early access.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's a lot more stable now. It runs way better. Way better.
I've been watching a YouTube series, and yeah, it does seem like that.
I mean, I've been able to like turn a lot of the settings up. Even though I'm running like a potato on potato E settings, but it's still some things I've been able to turn back up again. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Not perfect, but nice.
Well, yeah, it's not going to look perfect on your computer.
No, there's still a weird thing where like as soon as I get to a battle, like the first guy that gets hit, his body like completely disappears off the screen, and massive frame rate drops. Huge. It goes down to like I don't know, 2 FPS or something stupid like that.
Wow, that's super weird. Like the game just like basically locks up when the first guy dies. That's so weird.
No, not dies. Gets hit.
Gets hit. Oh,
Yeah. So it's like
that's-
attached. It like his body fucks up when it's attaching like the blood to his body, and it just tanks the game for like a couple seconds.
and it's just the first guy.
First guy or first couple of guys or something like that. But yeah, it's really awful.
I don't think I've noticed that in the gameplay I've seen.
It happens on my computer constantly.
Yeah, that
I don't
might
know
be
if it's
the
just a
problem.
me problem, but
Yeah, I think it's just a hardware issue because I haven't noticed that in the gameplay I've seen.
it just turns into a fucking slideshow for like
That's
5
super
seconds.
weird. I don't even know what would cause that.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I was thinking like probably just like a video problem with the video card or something. Fucking just chugging along, but I really have no idea.
What do I look like, a fucking engineer?
I'm not.
Computer science whiz?
But anyway, what I really wanted to get at was the game is like broken when it comes to like just cheesing the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah, it's not balanced at all.
Oh my god, dude, it's bad. I fucked around with like the horse archer people, and I just broke the game. I completely broke it.
Well, you know, it's not a good sign for balance in your game when Spiffing Brit can make 3 videos on it before it's even out.
Right. I was like, I didn't do any trading. All I did was run around the map with my gang of like 20 horse archers and just kill every looter stack I could find. And I would just wreck them so fast. And it was like, go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. I got bored. So I was like too rich and too powerful. I had like 75 horse archers, and they're all just. Oh, dude, I was wasting armies that were like double my size. Oh, like real armies from real people.
Well, I guess
You just ride in a circle.
don't use those, I guess.
Just ride in a circle and just shoot everybody until they just gave up.
What about when the AI uses those? Is it OP for them too, or is it just like an AI problem?
They don't really mask them as hard
Okay, that makes sense.
because like they'll have a little bit more. I don't want to say balance, but more types of troops in their armies, and they won't be like fully upgraded or anything like that.
Okay.
So they'll have like a couple horse archers running around while I have all of them.
Yeah. They spread their resources out more.
Yeah.
They don't just focus on horse archers because they know it's OP.
Yep. That's pretty much it. I like gave up on that playthrough because it was getting really boring.
Oh, yeah. Well, now you know what not to do for the moment.
Like the desert people seem to be completely useless.
What makes them useless?
They're not really like good at anything.
Like all their units are just shit.
Yeah, I guess their archers are kind of good, but their armor is bad.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
Because like you got the Vlandians, which are good at cavalry and crossbows.
Yeah.
The Britannians are good at like archer dudes in the woods. Viking guys, Sturgians or whatever, they're just like heavy hitting Kievan Rus type dudes with lots of armor and I don't know, just kind of like less good cavalry.
Right.
You got your horse archers, which are just face roll the game. And then the desert people are just kind of like at the bottom, trading or whatever. Just getting their ass kicked constantly. Oh, stupid. They don't really have a place.
Yeah, if they're not
Everybody's
good,
good at something and they're not good at anything.
Yeah, if they're not good at combat, what's the point?
I don't know.
You kind of need to be good at combat in a game
kinda
like that.
Neat to be them just for the aesthetics. Like, I'm a neat desert fella on a horse.
Yeah, I can get down with some desert.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of that aesthetic.
Me too.
Man,
But
well,
it, like,
maybe they'll get rebalanced in a future version of the game.
A lot of stuff needs balancing.
I'm sure.
Strangely enough, it hasn't been patched since the 25th.
Well, yeah, because they're probably like kind of running out of small things to do, and now it's like bigger things.
There's a couple small things I wish they'd fix. There's one like harness for the horses. You know, you got just like a whole saddle and all the shit that goes on a horse.
Yeah,
There's one of it's like bugged or it's slightly offset. So like the head part is like in the middle of his head, and like the seat is in the wrong spot because it's just like not fitting on the horse. It's just like moved a little bit to the back.
Oh, that's funny.
And there's another one where like the animations for it's like the animation for the harness and the horse are kind of like supposed to match and kind of lock up so they move the same.
Yeah.
But this one is like fucked up where it doesn't move with the horse. So the horse's head will be like turned to the right and this fucking harness thing will just be floating out in front of it.
Dude, that's like a Bethesda bug.
Yeah.
Like when the fucking dog's eyes come out of their heads and float next to them. Like that's that kind of thing. Oh, that's hilarious.
It's obviously not like a priority.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, that's not a gameplay thing.
No. It'll be nice when that gets fixed. So it's on its way. It's still early access, obviously. It's only been a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be in early access for like a year at least.
I think that's what they said.
So.
But it's gotten way more stable, and a lot of stuff is getting fixed. It doesn't have that really bad memory leak anymore.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's a good sign when you can say that there's been a lot of progress, even in 1 month out of 12. Yeah.
They're patching it every fucking day.
Yeah.
Just nuts. I was like, great, my save game's broken. My save game's broken. My save game's broken.
Yeah, well, hopefully by the summer, you'll pretty much have all your issues, most of your big issues ironed out.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where that game goes.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how it progresses. More as more features get added and stuff gets fixed, and I get a new computer and.
Is it even like feature complete yet?
No.
That's crazy.
As far as I know, it's not. I think even
like
crossbows aren't even fully implemented yet.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. Because it already looks like so impressive. There's like so much shit to do already.
There's a lot. There's a lot. It's just like extra warband, and that's it.
Yeah. I guess it is not the first game in a series, so there
How do
was a
we?
lot to draw from already.
We're just gonna extra it.
So maybe I should stop sucking its dick so hard.
Yeah. I haven't really done any of the siege mechanics, just because I don't want it to like slow down so much. But you can have like siege machines, like catapults and battering rams and stuff like that. Pretty neat.
Do you actually do that? It's not just a
Yeah.
menu?
Oh yeah, you do it.
That's dope.
There's like I've seen videos of dudes like, well, the way a siege works is you just like roll your army up, and then you have like a little screen where you build all your crap.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, battle time, and you'll have like catapults on the map that you can fire yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's neat. And stuff like battering rams, where everybody has to get up and fucking push it.
I wish I thought I would enjoy that game. Because like 50% of it sounds like I would really like it, but the other 50% is like, ugh,
I don't
wish
know.
I was dead.
I don't think you would hate it.
I don't think I'd like it that much.
You don't think?
Nah, I think that's a game I should watch instead of play.
Maybe.
I get really frustrated with the micro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like, it's too much to manage. I don't care for it.
One thing that they added in this game, I don't think I talked about it last time, was before in Warband and previous titles, when you upgraded a troop from being an infantryman to a horseman, he just like gained a horse. And this one you have to like buy a horse. You have to supply him with a fucking horse. And I'm used to horses being like extremely expensive, so just like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna have cavalry then. But then I looked and I was like, oh, they're not that bad.
It's like the most easy to come by resource in the game.
They're pretty cheap. Where in like Warband, it was like thousands of money units to get a horse. Here it's like sometimes like $90.
Yeah, it's probably better. So
Yeah.
it's not such a massive barrier to entry to actually like be able to do
Right.
shit.
And it's good to just have like a bunch of horses in your inventory because it makes your inventory size bigger and it makes you move faster on the map.
Mm-hmm. Makes
Ah,
sense.
yeah, pretty cool. That's all I really want to talk about Warband.
Well, I look forward to more updates in Warband Hour.
Yes. No Imperator news. Haven't played it.
You're probably just not gonna.
Probably not.
If I had to guess.
They gotta really do something good for me to get excited again.
Yeah, well, good luck because they're working on CK3.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Manage your expectations, my friend.
Yeah. The map looks nice though.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not so. It doesn't have that paradox ugliness.
No.
That trademark paradox ugly.
Yes. Paradox brutalism.
Ugh.
You hate the map. You hate it, but you love it.
Concrete blocks! Concrete blocks!
Yes. I remember you said you have a game recommendation.
I do. It's probably not going to be news to anybody
Oh.
because, as I told you earlier, off of recording, it was a decently big deal when it came out because of its pedigree. It's Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Originally, it was a DS game. I think it was called when it was on the DS. It was Ni no Kuni, something of the Dark Jin, something like that. But it was released for PS3 in like 2012-ish, 2011-ish, under the name Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. It was a Level 5 RPG. It was developed by Level 5 in collaboration with Studio Ghibli, which I'm sure everybody knows.
Interesting.
You know, creators of such movies as Kiki's Delivery Service and My Neighbor Totoro and stuff like that.
And that
Famed
one with the
animation
pig as a
studio.
pilot.
Yeah, Porco Rosso.
I like that
The
one a
best
lot.
one. That's really good.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's pretty much your standard JRPG fare. The closest thing I could compare it to is probably like Trials of Mana.
The hell is that?
It's really similar to Trials of Mana. That was also recently remade and re-released, actually.
Huh.
It's also similar to like Tales of Symphonia, if anybody knows what that is.
I sure don't.
Those would probably be like the closest to games I compare it to. It's like an action RPG. You three party members, and they each have like this kind of Pokemon mechanic where you catch monsters, and each one of your three party members gets three monsters, and they have a stamina bar, so you have to switch out in battle depending on what you need at the time in terms of like an elemental effectiveness or physical or magical attack or something like that.
Right.
And it's one of those action RPGs where you have like an auto attack, so it's kind of like Xenoblade a bit, I guess.
Gotcha.
Where you just press it and then they attack, and then as you need to use skills, then that's the active part of it. And also positioning is a part of it too. And yeah, like I said, it's basically your standard action JRPG fare. It's nothing special, but what does make it special is the Ghibli charm that's pieced throughout this game, which kind of makes it just feel like a 60-hour Ghibli movie. Because it has that Ghibli writing, it has that Ghibli art style. I don't know, it's just like a really good, charming game.
That sounds fun.
Since it's been re-released on PS4 and PC, I think, and Switch, perfect time to replay it. But I wouldn't pay what they're asking for it, because they're asking $40 for it, and probably wait for it to go down to like 20, 30.
Mm.
But I don't know, if it sounds really good to you, go for it at 40, I guess.
If you're like super psyched about it, and you know.
Yeah, if it sounds cool to you. The coolest part of the game is probably the Wizard's Companion. So that's like part of one of your menus. So that's like where it's kind of like your Pokédex, I guess. That's like where all the monsters are and where you can look up all your equipment and all your spells. But the game kind of uses that as a mechanic, where it'll be like, hey, someone will tell you, I need you to craft blank, and then you don't know how to craft it, so you look in the book and you look what it needs to be crafted, and then you make it. It'll make you reference this book throughout the game to find information.
All right.
That's a pretty cool, pretty unique mechanic, I think.
Picking up what you're putting down.
And the collector's edition back in the day actually came with like an actual Wizard's Companion that had all that information in it.
Oh, that's neat.
So you could actually like pick up your physical book and look through it and find information. It was really, really cool.
That's like a lost art of games going totally digital. It's just like cool books and stuff.
Yeah. Secret of Mana had a mechanic similar to that, where the guide was like a story that was told.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Ni no Kuni's pretty good. Probably don't get it on the Switch, because that's what I've been playing it on. And it has a bit of a crashing issue. So if you can help it, get it on something else. But aside from that, yeah, like it's like pretty good. It's like a pretty good game.
Sounds good.
If you just want like a nice, charming, fairly easy kind of JRPG to just like play and relax with, yeah, go for it. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Gets the Shane seal of approval.
Bam. The Shane stamp.
Boom. That's the sound the Shane stamp makes.
The Law and Order sound.
Yeah, but like with my mouth.
Oh yeah. Bob. Shane stamp.
Do you have any recommendations, Jim?
No.
Well, fuck you.
Yep, I got nothing. Other than my throat making a weird noise.
I got nothing. All right, well, farewell.
Yep, that's it. See you later.